All right, let's take a look at this new tool again. Added some changes to it. So let's copy. Paste that into the URL section of a bookmark. And let's run it. So here we have our little widget. So it checks to see how many connections you have. In this case, I have 18,490. And it does a quick calculation to see roughly how long this is going to take to pull everything. In this case, 15.5 hours, which is way too long. And also, you'll probably end up in LinkedIn jail if you try to pull all those records in one sitting. So I created this little tool here to allow you to specify a date range. So maybe you want to see who you connected with early on. Maybe you want to see who you've connected with in the past 3 months. This will allow you to do that. So what it'll do is go in and grab all your connections, which in itself isn't that big of a deal in terms of the requests that we're making. In this case, it'll make 184 requests, but that's not too many. And then it'll go through those, and actually it won't even make 184. It'll make as many as it needs to get the date range. But if I'm starting with day 1, it would go all the way back to the beginning. But let's say I just wanted to go back and see, I don't know, wanted to see what I was doing at the beginning of the year. So maybe I just want to see from the beginning of this year up until the beginning of March. I could specify that date range and then run the export and it'll start running. And so it grabs 100 at a time initially, but this will actually stop as soon as it gets back to January 1st. So it's looking inside of each connection and seeing when you made that connection, and it's grabbing 100 at a time, and it looks through all 100 on every loop. And when it hits it, it stops like this and then starts looping through. So it's going to grab 334, and we can just leave that and let it run for a few minutes. I don't know, this will probably take about 15 minutes or so to run. So we'll let that do its thing. And now we have our file. This downloads in TSV format. If you do not know what to do with TSV format, then Google it. All right, there we go. So we get the profile link, first name, last name, occupation, the date we connected with the person, and any emails, phone numbers, Twitter, websites, etc. So that's it.